In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 20th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona Coyotes versus San Jose Sharks. The Arizona Coyotes face the San Jose Sharks, with both teams looking to improve from rough seasons. The Coyotes have only won 20 of their 61 games but have won 7 of their last 10 games, while the Sharks have only won 26 of their 61 games and have lost 3 games in a row. The Coyotes are looking to climb out of last place in the Central Division, while the Sharks hope to make up ground in the Pacific Division, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The Coyotes have been trending in the right direction, and their offense has come alive over the last few weeks. They were only able to score 1 goal yesterday, but in their defense, they ran into a tough Penguins league that ranks in the top 5 in goals against. Clayton Keller and Nick Schmaltz have been carrying the offensive load lately, and they'll be able to find a lot more space against the Sharks as opposed to a stout defense like the Pens yesterday. I get that the Coyotes are on the back-to-back, but I'm not laying this price or chasing anything with the San Jose Sharks team that's been a dumpster fire since the All-Star break. Arizona lost against Pittsburgh on Saturday, but the Coyotes are playing the far better hockey right now. Ultimately, the Sharks may have an edge in some of the statistical categories, but they have not been playing well lately, while the Coyotes are trending upward. So the Arizona Coyotes money line is our full game side pick. The Coyotes have been carried by their offense recently, and both forward units look to step up and find the back of the net throughout the game against 2 struggling defenses. The Sharks should create plenty of scoring opportunities against a Coyotes defense that has allowed 14 goals in their last 4 games, with Timo Meier, Tomas Hertl, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and finding open shots on the net with great puck movement. The Coyotes should run up the score against a Sharks defense that is allowing 3.13 goals per game, with Clayton Keller, Lawson Krause, Nick Schmaltz, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the odd man rush and establishing a strong offensive zone presence, while Shane Gostisbehere and Jakob Chychrun pick apart the Sharks defense from the point. The last time these 2 teams met, there were a total of 15 goals, with San Jose winning 8-7. Additionally, the Coyotes' offense is red hot, averaging 5.14 goals per game over their last 7 outings. One key to hitting the over will be the combination of Vejmelka starting and the penalty-killing unit for Arizona. Should the Sharks go to the power play, they'll be able to get plenty of chances and hopefully score a goal or 2. These are 2 bottom-of-the-barrel teams that will not be making the playoffs, so don't expect too many of these players to step in front of pucks and go full out on defense. That should open up some opportunities on the offensive end for both teams. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Winnipeg Jets versus Chicago Blackhawks. The Winnipeg Jets face the Chicago Blackhawks, with both teams looking to improve from rough seasons. The Jets have only won 28 of their 62 games, while the Blackhawks have won 22 of their 62 games and have already traded away some of their star players ahead of the trade deadline. The Jets hope to make a late-season push for the playoffs, while the Blackhawks look to have a strong second half of the season, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. These offenses have been doing a bit different in the last 3 games, as Winnipeg is averaging 4.3 goals, while Chicago is scoring 3.3 goals. Winnipeg has been the better team by almost half a goal on both sides of the ice compared to Chicago. The Blackhawks are in the second half of a back-to-back, so it will be interesting to see how they are here. The Jets are 9-3 in their last 12 games against the Blackhawks. I get that a home dog can be tempting, but nothing really makes me want to back the Blackhawks right now, as it almost feels like the Blackhawks are preparing to wave the white flag. Winnipeg's a few points out of the playoff race, but they're a lot closer than the Blackhawks right now, and simply put, I just think Winnipeg will want this one more. The Chicago Blackhawks get caught in a tough spot on back-to-back days. Winnipeg seeks revenge after losing to Chicago back in February. Plus, Winnipeg is playing better hockey right now, so the Winnipeg Jets money line is our full game side pick. In Winnipeg's 62 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 34 to 26 to 2. So far, taking the over when the Jets are playing away from home has been a good bet, with an over-under record of 16 to 16. On the season, 60% of Winnipeg's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 51% of the scoring coming from the Jets. In Chicago's 61 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 29-29-4. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing at home, going just 13-16-2. On the season, 57% of Chicago's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 43% of the scoring coming from the Blackhawks. The Jets have been carried by their offense recently, and both forward units look to step up and find the back of the net throughout the game against two struggling defenses. The Blackhawks should find plenty of scoring chances with Alex DeBrincat, Patrick Kane, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and finding open shots with great passes near the net. The Jets, who have scored 13 goals in the last 3 games, should run up the score against a Blackhawks defense that is allowing 3.41 goals per game with Kyle Connor, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Nikolaj Ehlers, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the odd man rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone, while Josh Morrissey picks apart the Blackhawks defense from the point. Both teams are struggling a bit on the defensive side of the ice, as Winnipeg is giving up 3.8 goals in their previous 4 games, while Chicago is allowing 3.6 goals in their last 5 games. Neither team is killing penalties well, as we highlighted earlier, so that means on the power play, they will give up goals. The over has hit in 4 of the previous 5 games between these teams played in Chicago. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Buffalo Sabres versus Vancouver Canucks. The Buffalo Sabres travel to take on the Vancouver Canucks with an overall record of 21-33. Placing them 6th in the Atlantic. On the season, the Sabres have a below .500 record on the road. In 31 games, they have a record of 10-17-4. Heading into the game, Buffalo has struggled against Western Conference opponents with a mark of 11-15. The Vancouver Canucks host the Buffalo Sabres with an overall record of 30-25, placing them 5th in the Pacific. On the season, the Canucks have played well in their 30 home games, posting a record of 14-12-4. Vancouver comes into the game looking to move above .500 versus Eastern Conference opponents, as they are 14-14 for the season. On the season, the Buffalo Sabres have a per-game scoring differential of -0.87. Things haven't gone any better on the road, as they are losing road games by an average of -1.16 goals. Heading into their game with the Vancouver Canucks, the Sabres have a 3-2 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 11 goals, accounting for 42% of the overall scoring. Over this stretch, the team has managed to play above .500 hockey, despite scoring more than their average of 3.5 goals per game. Just 2 times. Thatcher Demko has played fantastic for Vancouver this season, keeping them inside the playoff race with a record on the season of 27-18. Thatcher has a goals against average of 2.63 and a save percentage of .917. Craig Anderson, a veteran goaltender, has been in the net most recently and most commonly for Buffalo with a goals against average of 3.12 on the season. As a team, Buffalo is allowing their opponents 3.56 goals per game. With Buffalo struggling on offense, look for the Canucks to bounce back after a shutout loss with a big scoring performance against the Sabres defense, allowing the 7th most goals this year. The Vancouver Canucks money line is our full game side pick. In Buffalo's 62 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 31-30-1. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing on the road, going just 15-16. On the season, 55% of Buffalo's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 45% of the scoring coming from the Sabres in Vancouver's 62 games. The over has hit in over half of their games, going 32-30. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing at home, going just 12-18. On the season, 52% of Vancouver's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 52% of the scoring coming from the Canucks. 2 struggling goaltenders has the potential to be a high-scoring affair. These teams have gone over in 18 of the last 26 meetings, including 6 of the last 8 in Vancouver. Buffalo has gone over in 7 of their last 10 games when playing on just 1 day's rest. Vancouver has gone over in 14 of their last 17 and 6 of their last 8 at home. Look for each team to have no problem finding the net. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video. whether you agree or disagree with them. So leave a comment down below and do let us know.